Welcome back. Today we're joined by Dr. Kevin Mobley with Community Chiropractic. The business was voted Best Chiropractic Clinic in the Upstate in 2024, and they're doing great work on helping to reverse peripheral neuropathy. Dr. Mobley, good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yes, you were telling me about your big family. I don't know how you have time to do any of the work that you do, but thank you so much for being here on Your Carolina to talk about a very important topic.
Yes.
A lot of people may see that word neuropathy and they see like peripheral neuropathy, and it's a mouthful, but It impacts a decent amount of people.
It really does, and it's a really progressive condition that affects both the nerves and the blood vessels, normally starting in the feet. So there's literally a lack of blood flow and a lack of nerve flow in the feet. As it progresses, though, and it is a progressive disease, it can begin to affect the hands and even other parts of the body as well.
So it starts in the feet and then it kind of moves around. So what are some of the things that we see with the feet? Is it like a discoloration? Is it a type of feeling? What should people, how do you diagnose something like this?
Yeah, it can be discoloration, it can be things like wounds being slow to heal. Cold feet is a real good sign of neuropathy. So is numbness, tingling, burning, cramping, that kind of thing. Now, when neuropathy progresses, it can also lead to balance issues. People begin to fall, which is, of course, a major concern. But because there's a lack of blood flow and a lack of nerve flow in the feet, it's a very serious condition because literally every cell of our body has to have those things to live.
And of course our feet, balance and things like that. Like you say, you don't want people to be falling. What are some of the things that you guys can do at your business to kind of help people out? You see reversing peripheral neuropathy, so that's something that you focus on.
We do, and we've been able to help a lot of people over the last few years. I'm board certified in peripheral neuropathy, and so we don't use medications, we don't do surgery, of course. But we're using some of the most well-researched, latest medical technologies to improve nerve flow and improve blood flow in the feet, and it's helping a lot of people get better. And
what ages are we talking about? A lot of people may think it only impacts people that are older age, but could it impact anyone?
It really can. The youngest patients that we've seen get treated for this have been in their mid-30s. Our oldest patients have been in the low 90s.
Wow.
So it really affects a lot of people. Traditionally, yes, more the older age group, but it can impact younger as well.
And for someone watching that says, I think I may have that, is there, should they come in and let you kind of examine to see, or, I may have a couple of the signs, but I'm not sure if it's that or something else?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. We have a first visit process where we meet with the person initially to find out what their concerns are and how it's also just impacting their overall quality of life. And then we move into a 24-point kind of sensory exam, which will tell us definitively if someone actually has peripheral neuropathy. But then even more than that, it goes beyond that and tells us what stage of neuropathy that person's at. So there's 4 stages, much like cancer, and we've got to know what stage a person's at before we can know whether or not what we have to offer can actually help.
I think that's great information too. So for folks that are looking to come and check you guys out, you have a great offer for them to get them to come in the door.
Yeah, absolutely. So normally it's a $350 value for that first visit. For your TV viewers, we're offering that for $49.
Wow.
And that's for everything on the first visit, consultation exam, also a report of findings. Dr. B.J. Palmer once said, procrastination is the greatest thief to health.
Yeah.
So don't let that be you. If you're struggling with these symptoms, call us. My team is ready at the phones now to receive those phone calls and see if we can help.
And for a lot of people, that financial burden is it, but taking that $350 to $49,
absolutely,
I think a lot of people will take that. So you're located in Easley.
We are.
Tell us your address and of course the numbers on your screen.
Yeah, 201 South B Street in Easley. We're right in the kind of off the edge of downtown Easley. But we see people from all over. We have people from North Carolina driving down to us for neuropathy treatment as well.
For those prices and that service and that technology and being voted the best in the upstate, guess people will come and see you. So Dr. Mobley, thank you so much for coming to see us. Again, number on your screen right there. You can go to communitychiropracticxc.com. We'll be sure to put a link for you at our website, yourcarolina.tv.